So this is a Plymouth.
So this is my toy.
This is your car, is that what you just said?
No, this is my toy.
Your toy. So this is on an S10 frame.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good vehicle for that because it's got enough front end to get them frame rails and all out of sight.
Look, it's crammed in there.
I see a lot of people build these, and they'll put a radiator, they'll try to make it look like a fenderless car, but then they don't have any way to put the front frame rails, any place to put them. So I need to put a booster on my Rambler. I've got disc brakes and the dual pot, but I didn't put the booster on it, so I need to get one of them and add that while I'm doing this
But
other
if you
stuff.
don't, the engine don't pull enough vacuum. First thing to do is put your reservoir on it.
Put a what?
A can, a reservoir.
For the vacuum?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
A reserve. Now that's a vacuum pump.
Oh.
So I can pull up to like 18 inches with that. Now I can pull 20 inches with that pump.
Uh-huh. So you said this was a 305 with the Vortex heads?
Well, Vortex head, yeah, 350 block.
That's a 350 block.
Yeah, 350 block.
Oh, okay. So you've got a better engine with the high.
But like I said,
high breathing
look at
head.
there. I don't see. I'm having in my eyes. Get that hood off. Put it down. It'll be all right. See, why am I having high heat?
Well, you got a very small radiator opening here. I mean, I know you got a fan, but everything you get on this, even when you're driving down the road, has to go through that whole thing. My thinking is, if you took that off, you'd get more air going through here when you go down the road.
Take what off?
Because that.
Oh, the shroud?
Yeah.
No, that's why everybody says you gotta have a shroud. But you
The only thing the shroud does is make sure that all the air that you pull through with your fan goes through your radiator. But if you think about it, that's also blocking all the air that you got that could go through your radiator when you're going down the road.
I had the same problem without the shroud.
Okay, so
I've
that
had
ain't
the
it.
shroud. I put the shroud on when I put the air conditioner on.
That's not a real big radiator, is it?
I'm seeing a whole lot smaller one,
I don't know,
lot
though.
bigger engine.
Yeah, well,
That right there is
true.
supposed to have a 400 horsepower engine.
You don't have room for much.
You see,
bigger.
you see back in there, I've got everything trapped.
Yeah.
Where it cannot flow. See, I got a dam in here. It sticks right there,
Yeah.
comes up and goes over the radiator. Top, it's got to go through. It can't go over the top of it.
Yeah.
Same thing under the bottom. It can't go under the radiator. It's got to go through the radiator.
But the only place that it has to come out is
It's right
through
there.
that fan.
But like I said, I've had it without a shroud too, and the same problem.
Okay. I withdraw my complaint or whatever. Wow, that's close, ain't it?
But see, I got an electric pump on this one. See, with these S10s, you got an electric gearbox.
Okay.
But see, I didn't have enough room to put an original hydraulic pump. I ain't got the room.
Right.
So that's why I had to go through I put an electric pump putting the frame rails up on the bed.
Uh-huh. Is this the one we're going to take to David's?
Now, we think,
Take the other one. Let me look in.
if you want to take this, then it might be-
That's okay. Let me look inside.
Yeah, I had to fabricate the gauges and all. It's just red rod style.
Yeah.
same windshield motor you got on your,
That what?
same windshield wiper motor you
Yeah.
got on your situation.
Yeah. Is that glass or plexiglass?
Plexiglass.
So what's your column out of?
That's the S10.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Not that fast out of the mouth.
A little bit.
It wasn't up with a hole or shell when I got it.
Yeah.
He had a set of new fiberglass fenders for it. When I found out he still had the original one, I want the original.
Yeah, I'd be the same with you. I'd rather have that old one with the dents beat out of it than to have new fiberglass.
All wrinkled up.
Absolutely. That'd be my way to roll. Yeah, sure would.
I call this the Black Widow.
Uh-huh. That's a nice truck. So it gets up about 210.
Yeah.
Doesn't get no hotter than that.
Nah, I didn't say that.
It does get hotter
That's
than
where I start.
That's where you start getting
That's
nervous.
where I start heading to the house.
You get nervous when it gets up at.
Yeah, I done already been nervous.
What kind of what you got for a rear end in it? Looks like probably a 370, about like what came in a S10.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That shouldn't be no big deal. It's not like you're running a.
A little bit too. It's really too low.
Yeah, they are a little too low. Well, that's what I got in my Rambler, and that's why. See, I've been thinking about swapping a Rambler out with putting a 2.5 in it.
The original rear end of everything, see, if it in the S10, it probably had an overdrive transmission.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another reason why that
That's why I want.
Studebaker motor would go good in the Rambler.
Yeah, I want to put that
because I get that transmission.
700 R4
Mm-hmm.
in this. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.